I don't understand what's going on with Joaquin Buckley at the moment. I think he's on a speed run to see how many fans can dislike him in a short period of time. From my own personal opinion and from what I've seen online and how Joaquin Buckley carries himself and how he'll fill in on short notice fights, and his fights are usually always entertaining and he always goes for the win and the fight of the night, and he's a funny guy, he's a good personality. Most people in the MMA community seem to like him, but he's really trying to change that up. It all started when Joaquin Buckley filled in on short notice for a fight in his hometown of St. Louis. He was fighting the Uzbekistan fighter Nursultan Rusaboyev. Joaquin put in a good performance and he won a decision in front of his home crowd. So what's the issue? The first issue was he had a strange call out. Buckley, for some reason, he had the top 15 of the welterweight division that he could have called out anyone. There was a lot of people ready for fights and he calls out the already booked Conor McGregor. It was a very strange call out. Obviously Conor McGregor knows who Joaquin Buckley is, but he didn't respond, because why would he? So Joaquin Buckley was understandably made fun of by Daniel Cormier, Michael Bisping and Chael Sonnen for having the worst call out of all time, because really it is up there. I off the top of my head I can't think of too many worse ones, but it's just that bad because it's just not going to happen. And then for some reason Joaquin Buckley started to go on this tirade on Twitter, especially against DC. He went on to say this: "Let this be known, DC, Bisping, Chael Sonnen, your mama raised some hoes. You already trying to twist my words, knowing damn well what I said in that cage, but it's okay, we can all have some fun." And DC didn't take to this too well, to put it lightly. DC went on to say, "Shut up, pussy." Shut up, pussy. Maybe listen. You had a dumbass call out. You're getting talked about by 3 of the biggest voices in the game. Maybe listen. It was the worst call out in history. Don't let winning a few fights at 170 pound get you excited, bro. Don't mention Audrey. And of course, Audrey is Daniel Cormier's late mother, who passed away in 2022. And she obviously meant a lot to him. And it hit him very hard. And you could see that publicly. And I think that's where this really struck a nerve. Because I don't think Buckley intended to mention his mother. Like I don't think he was directing any abuse directly at his mother. He was just a throwaway phrase. But the fact that he brought her into it really struck a nerve with Daniel Cormier. And so instead of, Buckley being like, okay man, you know what, I don't think it was the worst call ever, but I shouldn't have said that about your mom. I apologize, I just was fucking the heat of the moment. There was a throwaway comment. I didn't mean that by it. I apologize. No. He doubled down. He went on to tweet this: "Happy to wake up this morning and not be a hater. DC MMA, how you feeling this morning?" And this just kept going. I'm just gonna rattle off here the tweets that Joaquin Buckley just sends towards Daniel Cormier. There's another one here when Alex Pereira was wrestling DC. He said, "Your mama raised a hoe. DC MMA, hashtag booty warrior." Y'all so funny. I never became a fighter so I could be liked, gain followers. I became a fighter so I can fight motherfuckers and gain money. Hashtag fuck DC. And then Joaquin Buckley quote tweeted when Phil Hawes had a go at DC in the cage, and DC kind of just checked him and he backed off. He went on to say this: "Haha, yeah, DC MMA, think Aaron Cow gonna be like this? Nah, big fella, hashtag stand on business." And this just keeps going. He's really doubling down. He got the bite with DC and he's just reeled into it. Now, I don't know if he's doing this because he's kind of go down the Kobe Covington route, where he's like, if I'm not gonna be loved, I'm gonna be hated, and people are gonna watch me to see me lose, in a sense, rather than watch me to love me fight. I honestly, I'm not too sure, because the way he's going on here, it seems like his genuine animosity towards DC, and it's not like he's just trying to wind him up to just get the views and just get the eyes on him. Being rattled by a retired commentator is crazy. Focus on your opposition. DC is the op. Who would like to watch me and DC spar? That will hurt my likeness or help it. DC kind of bit back here a little bit on Twitter. I don't think he wanted to stoop as low as Joaquin Buckley. I don't think he wanted to kind of jump on the bait too much, but he kind of just wanted to flex on him a little bit and do something that Joaquin Buckley probably never be able to do. First thing he did, he tweeted 1% with a photo of him getting the belt wrapped around him at light heavyweight. And then after that, he tweeted 0.000 with a bunch of zeros, 1% with a winking face when he's a double champ. And I couldn't think of any better way for DC to clap back to that, because that's all he really needs to say. He's so far out of Joaquin Buckley's league that it is not even really worth his time. I think that clearly shows that. Again, I really don't understand Joaquin Buckley's route here he's taken. I can understand he's probably offended by what they said to him on commentary, but it really was a bad call out. It could happen, I guess, theoretically, because they're both at welterweight, because the Chandler fight will be at welterweight, but it's super unlikely. It's so unlikely that it's laughable, and that's why DC said what he said, and he deserved it. But yeah, I don't know, it remains to be seen how this is going to go for Buckley's career. you know, like I said, people are probably going to watch him to see him lose now, depending on how things go between now and when his next fight is booked. I'm gonna say is he better hope he keeps winning, because people are gonna be fucking ruthless. Like when Colby lost, people didn't let him off. They gave him a lot of shit. But the difference is with like Colby's stick, Conor's actually who that is him, but still it was his little gimmick to get people's heads, and other people like them, like John Jones as well. They talk shit because they know they can back it up. I'm not saying Buckley can't, but Buckley's not the caliber that Colby's at. He's a top ranked contender. Conor was a double champion. John is a double champion. You know, Buckley can barely crack top 15, you know. But anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Buckley's in the right here? Do you think like it's just all for show and it shouldn't be taken that deep? You know, what are your thoughts? I'd love to know in the comment section. And as always, my TikTok is down below in the description. I'd really appreciate if you guys could check that out. Maybe drop it a follow. And yeah, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It means so much, you don't even know. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.